Yeah.
Does everybody stand for pledge allegiance, please? I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call of members, please.
Chairperson Gary Ross.
Here.
Shelley Chabot, Lawrence Smothers,
Not here.
John Carroll,
Here.
Mark Buckeye,
Here.
Barbara Boswell Peterson. Yeah. Samir Zudane.
Here. So technically, we're missing one or two to have our 9.
We only got 7 out of 9.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. So we need 2 more.
So does our quorum go up of the 7 that's on the board or the 9 that's supposed to be? Okay.
That's why you need to have a full.
So is
Right.
Tyler, is he not?
He just resigned.
Okay.
Approval of the agenda. On the agenda, we have,
I motion that we
public-
approve the agenda.
I'll second.
got approval in a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Approval of the minutes from February 26, 2024.
Make a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second. I got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Public Works report.
Evening, guys. Most of you know, mowing season's kicking off in a hurry. All the equipment's doing well. Remember that was worked on over the winter from the park department. Is back from Fleegs, as I reported the last time I was here. Plenty of extra blades, plenty of tires. We're good on equipment. Some of you may noticed we started cleaning on a bluff down there, past the lower entrance of the park, towards the floodgate. Some of it technically ours, some of it technically not. Homeowner was happy with the work though. So, lots of good comments and feedback on that. The signs at Water Gauge Park, the poles are up and set in concrete, and the cedar bulletin board got installed today. So
Got what?
it got reinstalled. It was in the center of the lot. Now it's moved over between the 2 poles. So once we get the concrete in there, get those completely set, then we'll finish everything up down there. And then we'll move on to whatever may be next. So, all bathroom facilities in the parks are open. No acts of vandalism as of this point, so.
And the porta potty did get delivered. to
Yes.
Pinkley Park.
Anybody have any questions?
What kind of help do you have to start out the season?
We're full staffed.
Full staff?
Yeah.
Which is how many?
Be 2.5 in the park.
Okay.
So. All right.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks.
Old business. Master Plan Committee reports. Fundraising.
We're working on it. I gotta get a committee meeting together.
Who all is on your committee still?
John, are you still on the committee?
I don't think I am.
It's me and Shelley then. If somebody else would like to help us, we would appreciate it. There's that contact. me.
Trail Committee.
We're waiting for the approval, for the trail from the, Department of Conservation or the, Department of Natural Resources. They have to approve the contract before we get it signed by the city. So the low bidder has been approved, just waiting for the state to say yes to that.
How did it come in number wise?
So let me see, it was 66,000 was the low bid out of Cape Girardeau. I'm trying to think of the company's name. It's not a group that we know, but we did the research and they were approved. But they've done a lot of stuff down by Cape Girardeau and Jackson, Sykeston, that area. Cleveland, thank you. And the rest of the bids, 72,000, 75.
What was the goal number? The grant,
The grant actually is about 40,000.
okay.
Yeah, so there's still the majority of it being paid for. They also understand that the costs have gone up since we put in for this 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we will see what else we can get out of that. But we're still on and ready to go whenever we get that approval and can get the board to approve the contract.
So once you get it approved, is this summer job, winter job? Like, when do you see this?
We're looking to have it completed before end of July, August.
Okay.
The engineer thinks we can get the contract and everything signed and ready to go by April.
Wow.
And then Public Works will dig out the existing sidewalk. And then we'll just leave it ready for the contractors to start their part.
Okay.
It ended up not being too bad, but there is one spot up near the existing bathroom that it's gonna have to be leveled off some because of the handicap requirements. But it's like 300 feet, then you have to level off 300 feet. So, but otherwise, that's gonna be the easy stretch, I know. After that, it's gonna be more difficult. We're close.
Is there any more grants or anything out there that can be applied for to keep going?
Well, we could have applied again, but I don't know what the park board's wishes are in the future and what we've got in the way of spendable money. We can continue with the RTP program and keep going with it.
What is the infrastructure improvements budgeted 255,000?
That's the,
226,000 left.
so that's the,
Bathroom?
yeah, 2 bathrooms, that's 160,000. The rest of it was the income from the antenna and the cost for putting the trail in.
Okay, so we're not gonna be spending that much, right? Are we 80 on the bathroom and 60 on the trail?
Probably 90 on the bathroom, not including
Okay.
foundations. And 60 on the trail.
So it's 150, so we got like
70 or so.
70 or so left.
Yep.
What happens to that if it don't get spent?
It'll just be recycled for next year. Because it stays in park, it doesn't go anywhere else. So you can put it back in infrastructure, or in improvements, in the infrastructure improvements. Right. Well, the issue with that is gonna be, some of that is ARPA funds that we put in there, so we have to spend those by 2026. So we have to keep that in mind, that it has to be spent or we lose them. So we'll look and see what that
And
number
that was
is
a
at the
total,
end.
160 total?
We'll spend it.
And what all can that be spent on?
Anything in the park. That's what we did.
Okay, I didn't know if there was any kind of regulation to that or,
Really, I mean, we can look at what, we did the bathrooms because of, trying to make sure that it was done for safety purposes, health and welfare kind of thing. But I think as long as we stay within the park itself, and it can be any of the parks, it doesn't have to be Pure Marquette, but we were focusing on that because that's the master plan improvement. You know, because that's what I think we talked about, playground structures, you know, setting it aside for that, waiting for a deal to come about. You know, it's great. Occasionally they'll have specials.
well, there's some specials going on right now that is a matching deal.
Okay.
You know, where we would spend 50,000, they match 50,000.
That'd be fantastic.
And some of them will even finance. So I may get a hold of Kendra and look at some of that.
Because I think they're source well, which means we don't have to go out for bid.
Right. Still got that, huh? And they haven't changed their name.
Yeah, I know.
There for a while, every year they was changing it.
Yes, no, we're actually using Sourcewell for a police department purchase that we have coming up in the next meeting. Yep, so that's where we are with the trail.
Playground committee, oh, who did that?
Now we know.
Bathroom committee,
It's ordered, we've got confirmation, we don't have a date yet, but we're figuring July. It'll come in with, we'll have a crane, we'll have the unit brought in on a lowboy. This will be, of course, after the trail is done, so we'll have to protect it, depending upon where we end up with the crane.
they should be able.
Okay.
So will we already have our concrete and everything set?
I don't want to be poured by that point.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if they were gonna do the foundation for that.
Oh, we're talking about the concrete.
bathroom.
I thought you meant the
Yeah, I knew the trail was.
trail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to all be said. They will send us the, once they process everything, they will send us the schematics
Okay.
on the foundation and what the specifications are there and where all the piping needs to be located.
Okay.
Anything else?
That in on the bathroom,
Yeah.
new business.
Happy, when is the bicycle race again?
April 27th.
I have a few kids that could use some service hours, so I'm gonna try to reach out. I'm sure they could use the help.
Okay. Yes, because we did that 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That worked out really well. I had like 20
Is this
kids.
that
I think last year was.
Rebel Classic?
something
Okay.
like Easter or ACT or something where the kids could not make it. Now I got a bunch of kids looking for service hours. I thought this would be the way to go.
April 27th.
27. And
It's a
that's
Saturday.
It's a Saturday.
Yep. We're back to Saturday and we're not conflicting with another race, so we should turn out.
Saturdays are much better days.
Yeah.
It's also
Is there
much better
anything
our
for the
businesses in
parks
town.
to do for that?
No, because it's all being hosted at Audubon's, and then it's on the streets and out in the ground, in the levee and that.
Happy to our downtown business people know this is coming, so they can prepare accordingly.
I mean, we've been passing the information around. We've been focusing on the eclipse, so we have not gotten to every doorstep and said, hey, this is coming.
Should be a big one, just like looking at entries and how many people are signed up. It,
It was pretty big last time, wasn't
No,
these things just,
conflicting with another race, wasn't it?
yeah, last year you did not get any of the St. Louis people because there was a
Oh.
humongous race up in St. Louis. These people are territorial when it comes to like doing the races that they're usually doing. So now that it's back on Saturday, you can get those people to come down on Saturday and then on Sunday they can go do the St. Louis race.
So do you want me to have the coordinator get in touch with you by
Yes.
email?
Yeah, have him do that, and I'll print up a sheet, and like I said, kids are asking, it doesn't mean this is what they wanna do, kids these days, I don't know. But I will come up with a sheet and I will start announcing it at school, because I'm sorry, it's like the easiest 3-4 hour, all you do is just go sit and hand out water, or be a register, you know what I mean, it's fun, the kids that did it 2 years ago, they're seniors now, so I'm sure they'll be wanting to do it again.
Okay.
Yeah, just have them get hold of me and we'll work something out.
Yep, okay. I'll do that.
New business.
Where are you guys with your
Sure, I'll
kites
look at
or deal?
Trying to look at pensions.
Where or what?
The kites?
The kites,
Oh,
The kite.
We set a
We
date,
approved a couple $100 or so last time.
yeah,
I haven't heard from Lauren, so I.
what am, oh, we set a date, what was that, April?
April 20th.
Yes,
Sounds right.
11 a.m.
yep.
Yeah, 20th. I've got
What did you say?
7 a.m.
We were gonna do the hot dogs and, did we do chips last time?
Yep,
And water, bottled water, is that what we did?
I don't remember.
You in there?
I think
I
so.
was there.
Water, hot dogs, chips,
Chips and then
And-
kites.
the kites. Maybe
Uh,
cookies or something?
Don't remember.
Oh,
It was a year ago.
Yeah.
I did sleep since then. Not much, but no.
If you guys let Bread Company know, they usually sponsor events like this, and they will give you
Who's that?
Bread Company.
Oh,
Yeah, like back in the day, when we did run through history race in town, I'll contact them the week before and 150 bagels show up. I mean, it's a great advertisement for them. And you'll send them in the big old box, and then they'll send them with trays, and I just set them there for people after they cross the finish line. And they absolutely loved it, and it didn't cost me anything. All they ask is that you let them know ahead of time. It doesn't hurt to ask. I mean, if they discontinued that program, they'll at least let me know, as far as I know.
Why don't you go and find out about that?
I can ask. No, I can ask.
I mean, since you're familiar with it,
Yeah,
that's
I'll ask.
the only reason I said that.
Is it you or Lauren? I need to let you know?
Well,
Well, if they're still doing, if they can provide us with something,
Right,
Yeah.
but when would you pick it up? The day before? That morning?
probably that morning, it'll be fresh. Because their operation is at the end of every day, everything that remains
Right.
gets
I
donated
got
to like
you.
St. Patrick, downtown St. Louis and all that, which is awesome that they do that.
right.
Okay.
well, find out, let me know, and I'll talk to Lauren.
It used to be
Lauren or
really,
Shelley?
really easy because
And then-
Lauren or Shelley?
Pam Billings was in charge of that place. The one in Festus, Pam, the one that's at,
Yeah.
what's that one place at the corner, the coffee shop.
Oh,
She was in charge, so all I had to do is call Pam, it's like, okay, we have a function. Now they got somebody else, but I'm pretty sure Pam will give me the phone number, and I can just call.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'll ask, I'll let you know.
Anything else on Kite Day?
not that I know of, I'm gonna have to ask Lauren if she got the kites ordered. And then we got the hot dogs from,
I think she got them
She did,
donated
yeah.
through Ciro's.
yeah. And I think she got the chips through Zero. Well, I'll talk to Lauren.
We can buy 50 bags of chips for $20.
Yeah. It's short of a box, so.
Did you hear when that happened?
Yeah.
Let me get my drawer and get you, work on that. Anything
on
else?
Valley Spring Park? Is there any improvements, any changes, any?
Not as far as on the upper part of walking trail. I'm slowly working.
It's been used quite a bit lately.
Something.
It's been
It's,
really,
I mean, I'm pretty close. I'm gonna bring them to you and I guess let you look over what I kind of drew up on them. And, so we can go from there. I've been working with Ethan, so. Make it happen. And the city's gonna provide all the material, correct?
That's what I thought.
And then provide the labor. I think I can get a lot donated.
Okay. Yeah, usually that's what we tend to do is provide materials and then let
Get tax free.
get the free labor in here.
Anything else on your business?
Well, I guess it'd probably be.
Huh?
I guess we talk about the benches.
Yeah.
Or any other business, any other business.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of made a list of things we talked about and things that,
You gave me a list of stuff that we,
huh?
you gave me a list of things to get done.
Yeah, a lot of that's on here,
is that why you look at benches back here, kind of?
but I don't know. I mean,
This is other,
Yeah.
in the park.
I don't know what I did with the rest of the copies. I'll give you, give them to Steve or whoever, just kind of a punch list thing.
Let me make some copies.
Yeah. I don't need one, I got it on my computer.
Have we heard back from the family that wanted something in the Clump family?
About the bench in the park?
Yeah.
It's like, great, now we have more work.
You're fine, I'm just.
Well, that one that's got the class of 22 in the back of it.
Yeah,
That's pretty similar to the downtown benches, or the Main Street bathroom.
those,
I think that's the same ones that you had on Main Street.
I thought it was made on these over here.
Yeah, I believe it's those. I don't know that we want to go with something that.
No, it's got,
That's plastic.
no, them down Main Street got vertical slats on them, don't they?
More like-
I think it's more like that class of 22 right
It's,
there.
it's similar to it.
Is what's down. We, not exactly because the armrests are a little different.
Right, and that's what I was looking at with the armrest on this, and I thought this one was cast iron ones.
This is,
That's pretty much like the seat of it.
I would probably think something like that, the same. I like that top one better, but. Those are,
Is that rain?
yeah.
How much are we talking about? Like, what is some of that?
They're all gonna be different prices.
700?
oh, yeah, easily.
Oh, metal benches.
Well, how come you just keep that on? Maybe you gotta scroll down.
Pictures that are just $1,000 right there, so there you go.
Yeah, and I think,
Well,
What is it, a 6 foot?
that gateway, that
So,
which one?
middle one.
The middle, yeah, that's nice. The only thing with that one is it's not gonna be real comfortable because it's flat.
Yeah, well, I
You know,
don't,
It's aluminum.
Oh, it's aluminum? Oh.
You gotta get away aluminum
Destroyed
joints.
Oh, that one was.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
for what it's worth, our experience is that you want to avoid two things in this choice of a bench, especially if we want it to be a design that we can carry through the system, park system, and not just the specific use. And, can you push that back? Back. You had a picture, you had a slide with a bunch of,
I think the first slide.
For the metal.
the thing you want to, I think, do is avoid a high level of styling, like the one that's above this, which is,
We don't want something like that.
it's appeals to certain people, but it's harder to maintain, and it also doesn't appeal to some people.
No, you're fine. I was looking behind you.
The other thing is, if you go from that extreme to this, you're into real severe sort of style less. I think the best solution would be something that's in the middle.
That one there, I think, has got wooden boards, don't it? So
Well, I don't know, wood could be an issue, it depends on the kind of wood, but there was one underneath here. You can lift it.
Touch screen.
That one, I don't know what that is, but if that's a composite,
Plastic.
well, but a special kind, right? It's a recycled.
Yeah, it says recycled plastic benches.
Well, we had very good luck with their durability, and they're also, they're not cold the way a metal bench can get cold in the winter or hot in the summer. They're more durable than wood. I think it's a good choice. It's also sort of neutral in terms of styling, so just for what it's worth.
And do those come in almost every,
looks like they
I was gonna say, it probably comes in almost every color.
Now, see, that's a little too fancy, and that's a little too
like,
plain. But no armrest.
Yeah.
that's straight.
Oh, we might be getting somewhere now.
Oh, well, I don't see the one we were looking at on the,
I was gonna say, yeah.
on the index.
Oh, no, that one had armrest.
No, it's not.
It's not quite the same. That might be a good one, though, if
It's all very straight.
It's straight back.
does it have, is it the recycled stuff?
Yeah, I think all these are.
Recycled plastic made from milk jugs, yeah.
there you go.
That's
Well,
it.
I think that's a good one, and that's a nice thing to say.
50-year guarantee, that takes care of all of us.
And see, there you have the flat,
Oh, yeah.
slatted metal bench. Oh, no, that's for the slatted metal bench.
Also keep in mind whether they mount into the ground, into concrete, or mount surface mount. into
Right,
concrete.
it's a very important thing. How are they mounted?
Well, I know the ones we did down at Main Street, they just have, they're mounted in concrete
Piers, yeah.
piers, yeah.
Like that one bolts to the ground.
Yeah. But is this a metal bench? That's plastic. It's a
I
portion.
think it's a combination.
Okay, I got you. Maybe that's nice, actually, that's bench.
It does look nice.
It would be neutral as far as colors go. Because it says slanted metal, that's why.
I think that's.
What does the spec say on it?
Which do we want, a 6-footer or a 4?
Depends on the application. But those ones that surface mount anywhere in the park along the walking trail, we put them, we just have to pour them out. There's gonna be additional sauce.
Yeah, that little rock was shiny to be plastic.
And so it's all plastic, all recycled.
So the reason I said that, because on the plaque thing, where it said metal slab plaque something. So it was kind of,
So it might be
Or did it
specific.
say slide it back?
It's said metal slab.
Did it
it said
say?
metal slab there.
Slatted metal.
Slatted metal bench bronze plaque. But see, it's weird because it's showing it under the optional
Yeah.
accessory for the other ones. And in my opinion, I mean, I would think we'd want to do that plaque, that type of a bench, so that we can do the plaques. Yeah,
What,
we were
what was the price on that? I didn't even look. Did you scroll past them or did it have it? And that is
Of course, there's just, yeah.
You might be happier in the long run with the plaque that is put in the ground in front of the bench. They're less likely to be ripped off. Just a thought.
4-foot bench or a 6-foot bench?
Well, one of the nice things about it, if they come in either one would fit your system. So you
Be how much they
you can
wanted,
have some
how much
fours
they
and
wanted to
some
spend.
sixes.
It works.
So if you want 6
Right.
of them,
You wanted,
it'd be
If
800.
you want them in a cozy spot, it's just a 4-foot.
5 each.
You know, all in a low bench.
Well, they're giving you $80 off if you
Yeah.
buy.
And these bolts together?
It's nicer to look at the plaque here, but our experiences was that.
And what do
it's
you
more-
mount it in there, right
Well, you'd
there?
have to put it
Just
on
pour the pier.
on
On a
a
piece of concrete?
thing of concrete. But I'm not, you know, I don't know how much that adds to the cost, but
Right.
it is more durable.
Well, do you just figure in a slab when somebody's wanting to do a memorial? You know, if that's a 6-foot bench, pour a 8-foot slab by,
Oh, so put the
you know,
bench on
a
small
foot bigger,
slabs.
so that way you can mount it. You can put the plaque on it and you just mow around it. You don't have to get in under it or mulch it or,
Yeah, and at that point, you pour a foot in front of it so their feet don't stick in the
and then mount that plaque to that.
So, that being said,
So if you get the 6-footer, would
How wide
$1,500 cover all of it?
that's probably 6.
oh, yes,
Would that be a good guess?
Yeah, the board was on like,
Yeah, that's kind of
it
what
was
I'm
like
hoping for.
700, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What's the depth of it?
2 feet maybe?
They had it at the bottom somewhere.
seat length is 4.
Yeah, there it is.
It's 44, deep, 15 wide, and 17.
15 wide, 17 high.
So about with this,
Well, that's seat dimension. You talking about seat dimension or overall?
The seat-
Overall,
So
Overall,
so 22 inches deep. 40,
Well, that is-
42 wide.
72 feet long for the
35.
overall bench.
So if you went,
You did a 4x8 pad under a 6.
even a 3-foot would give you
Do, like Gary, or
14, 16 inches out in front of it, yeah. I mean, it doesn't say you make whatever you want, but then you wouldn't have to mow under it or mulch under it or
that would make that nice.
just have,
Along the walking trail,
Yeah.
it could be anywhere in the park.
if they're against the new concrete trail, then you connect the concrete to the trail.
That's what I would do.
So
Uh,
that measurement may
But
change.
4x8's 32, you're only talking half yard of concrete.
We're also talking playground, other facilities that they'll probably go at as well. So it wouldn't just.
And it could be just benches that we purchased too.
Right. So one of my questions is though, the ones on Main Street, I'm trying to remember weren't the ends bolted on or were those?
Yes, there was a knockdown bench, we had to put them together.
Well, I've seen these were bolted together, but
Yeah, those came in flat boxes.
you just can't see the bolts on them from
Yeah.
where they're sitting.
Yeah, I think they go through the end of the leg.
Maybe
I think.
maybe they're the same color then.
Yeah, they're black. They were.
Oh,
So I'm pretty sure
well, the ones I see on here look like they were galvanized, whatever they were showing. Yeah, I'm talking as far as kids coming in and trying to take them back to car.
Can I throw something out there? Does everybody like that bench?
It's okay.
Which one are we talking about?
This one here. Was it that one?
Yeah, it's that,
Well, it's that one in different color.
yeah,
Well, see, I like that. I like that whole color.
I don't like that. I like the one with the second one from the, no, I don't like that.
Like this one.
Yeah. A little bit more contrast.
I don't like that. Any other experience with these kind, as far as like algae and stuff growing on them?
No, except that I think that straight back people might not find that all that comfortable.
Right.
But as far as wearability, I think that the composite material lasts a long time. It's comfortable. You can get it in various colors. You got a little eco thing that you can sort of pinch with it. I think it's good. We had good luck with it. Better than metal and better than wood.
Or plastic?
I think there was plastic.
Yeah.
Recycled plastic. Yeah.
Yeah, so that may be, this may be
I was
better.
gonna say that might be metal, but the bench itself.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard
What I
to.
hate your specs in there.
Those armrests don't look that good because you're gonna try to put a cup of coffee on it.
Recycled plastic?
I just wonder if that's the type of seating material.
I think it's just seeing it, I think it's better. Yes.
I mean, that doesn't look like.
I think could be like heavy one. I just wonder.
What happened to that first bunch?
Yeah, cast aluminum frame. I don't know, there we go. So all the slats are.
The slats are recycled.
Does it say that it does have a arch back on
It looked like it did. But the seat was flat.
Contour seat.
Oh, concrete seat. Oh, so it was concrete.
Or water.
Yes,
Yeah, it's not bad looking.
Except a couple.
Yeah.
That came in 4, 6, and 8 foot.
it? What was the prices on that?
1,100 something. But that's for the 6 foot. I'm sure the 8 foot is more.
Yeah, it's 6 foot.
What's the 4 foot?
I don't think we need a 8-foot one.
I was gonna say 8 foot. I mean,
Even, 4 foot's not too bad.
oh,
No,
Is that the eight?
That's
That's the eight.
it's basically.
It's a specialty thing.
Yeah.
I think 6 is your standard. That's nice. I like that.
Is that darker color gonna be hotter?
I was gonna say, would that be hot in the summer?
Not with the
Not with the
plastic
plastic?
as much. I mean, it'd be a little more. That might look good. Gray.
that's
And if we come up with a design we like, we can get various colors as long as they're all sort of muted. They're not too loud.
Could we all like this style of bench so we can at least narrow it down to yes?
Well, I think that's what we're working on.
Okay.
So we're trying to achieve.
But I think if you're gonna do bench, I think it should all be the same color. In my opinion. you know,
That's true.
Especially, you know,
To give it a system.
As you buy more and more in the park, we want it to be uniform, not one green.
Right.
That's right.
Gray, one.
And we were talking earth tone, so your earth tone is that,
I
and
think that, oh, well, if that looks so orange to me though, I hate it when different color.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What if we like orange?
well,
See, and that's
I
more,
think that's too light.
it's more,
that's too light.
Too light.
Look at the green one.
no,
Yeah.
I just don't like color.
How about the last one now, the one on the other side?
Look at the gray.
That's right.
Look at the gray.
No,
It's too light. It's probably the best is that dark. It's more earth tone, you know. I think it'll blend with anything.
Oh, is the cast aluminum on this gonna be an issue or no? Cast aluminum ends?
No, I don't think that'd be an issue. I was more worried about the slats being.
Also, right, the like sitting there,
You know, you can't get up there and
I mean,
jump
it looks
on it.
really nice.
it does look really nice. Little grass and little flowers behind it.
It's got a pipe below it and
Well,
it straps.
the concrete
To me, it looks sturdy as heck.
under there, which is a hassle, yeah. That doesn't look too solid, but we'll make it solid.
Looks very similar to the ones at Main Street, that's all they had on them.
Actually, that
And
has,
nobody's ever
go
bought.
back to that foot. It's got an actual hole.
Yeah,
The ones on Main Street is a slot.
oh, you're right, it is. That's right.
Let's see that next picture where you're, no, back.
How you doing over there, Dave?
Right there, let's see that.
Forgot I got it.
That's
Okay, so, you know,
We're on the verge of good decision.
Marble one. No.
the dark
The
one.
dark one? You don't think the dark's gonna be nice?
I think it'll work. It's not black, is it?
No, it's like,
No, it's
it doesn't look like brown or red.
Brown with black frame. There you go, right there.
I think that's.
There it is, right there, John.
Because
Can't
it's
argue with it.
the earth tone,
Yeah.
the,
I hope there's enough connection there on the feet. Think so?
Yeah, for a 6-foot bench, I think
Just
it's,
to see.
Okay. So here you go, here's what we want. We can get it 4, 6, or 8.
That was my
Well,
next
I'm
question.
saying,
Oh.
Do we ask the family?
yeah. Well,
we got 70,000.
so we can order 6 of them and put them in.
600 of
Huh?
How much?
We order 6 of them for
Yes.
a little discount.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask.
I say we order a 4
I
foot,
haven't decided.
One of them,
just to have it, to say, here's our bench.
Okay.
And then you can give, like, the people that wanted to do a memorial, how much you want to spend, you know, a 6 is this, a 4 is this, 6 this, and 8's this.
That's kind of what I wanted.
Why don't we just stay with 6-footers? Get 1 or 2, whatever, get them up there. And when somebody says, what we'd like to do, blah, 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 say, all right, we'll go to the park, you can see those benches that we have there, that's how much they cost.
and this is what.
And if we buy, say, 6 or 8 of them, 10, whatever we buy, they just, I don't know how you do that, they just get to
Pay us.
do a
What if we went
donation to
with-
the park.
what if we want 6 footers? Well, somebody wants to do a memorial one, it's gonna be a 6-foot bench.
Right, right.
You buy 6 of them, we'll put 3 or 4 out, we'll keep 2 at the shop.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Put it up,
And
keep
they,
it on hand.
and they can make a donation to the park for,
A
This is
small amount of.
right, no, exactly. Because that's what they were wanting to know, how much would it cost?
What was their dollar amount, do you remember?
I don't think they actually had a set amount yet.
I think it's a 4 to 5, didn't they?
Right. But they,
They can do more.
They said they would talk to other families.
Yeah.
right, right. So, I mean,
But couldn't you put the benches out? If somebody comes forward and says, I want this, we can make the name tag for the bench that's already there.
well, that's what I'm thinking. Should be able to have a be able
Well,
to,
the only thing is,
Some
if
kind
they
of-
want to pick a spot,
Yeah.
you know, if it was somebody that was involved with baseball, they might want the bench
They want to
over the
oversee.
baseball
I
field,
get that.
or,
But at
you
least it'd be
know.
uniform with all the other benches in the
Yeah.
park, is what
And
I'm
if we
saying.
have
Right.
them there, all they do is write us a check when we put it in. They need the plaque.
Nobody, I don't think anybody's gonna wanna memorialize a used bench. I think
Yeah,
they
I
want-
get that.
Yeah, they
That's what
want
I'm
to do
saying,
that.
they're stored,
Right,
we store them, and they write us a check for,
that's what Steve's saying,
Yeah.
same thing.
so,
We could
Yeah,
put
for
some money
12
from
days,
that
somebody-
extra 70,000 that we were talking about earlier.
and this is like $12,000
So,
for 6 of them, approximately.
Would be less than that.
Well, yeah, it's
She's adding the
11,000.
concrete and the
Well, you-
name tags and.
Oh,
11,780. 11,007, no, wait a minute.
You'd only be about-
28.
you'd only be about 6,000. For the benches, 6 of them at 1,028.
would you still mount the plate on the ground, or would you mount it then to the back of that? The memorial plate.
I think you're still putting them in the ground.
So if you've got the concrete, if we
I've
decide,
just never seen it done like that. I mean, I've seen like bricks where they, you know, they laser the brick, say memory of whoever, whatever, and they'd have them in like that. But I've never seen like a metal plaque.
Well, it'd be like the foot plaques, military plaques at the cemetery.
yeah,
That's what they do is,
most of the parts of the city, yes.
yeah.
So if you're getting aluminum's gonna react with the concrete.
Plaques are bronze.
Huh?
Plaques are bronze.
Oh, they are bronze?
That's what it showed their wall.
Oh, okay. I thought, oh, so it's actually bronze. Oh, okay. Well, then.
6,000.
that was-
So- Figure another 1,000 for the
Yeah.
concrete and the
Okay.
putting them in the ground. So it's.
Well, you're only gonna do a couple of them or 3 of them or,
If we like this bench, you know, there's always the issue of how do you feel about it after it's out of the box? And then it's on display. If we like it, I'd be surprised if we don't want to order 6 more and have them ready in inventory to put up as the need arises.
Right.
Because it looks like a very nice bench, and if we like it, we're gonna put up several of them over time.
well, if a playground goes in, we're gonna wanna put probably
we'll
a
have-
playground on that.
Right.
So,
And we'll have them, we could,
You're gonna want somewhere around the new bathroom. Right.
so,
wait in line?
Yeah, actually, you're right. Because people, why? I don't know, but they always sit around the bathroom. But
hope
anyway,
there's a line.
so how many do you guys want to get?
Well, we could start with 6, and again, it's like,
Well, the reason I say that is because
Who's
we're getting ready
third?
to start part of the trail.
Right.
How many feet are we gonna have that?
671 feet.
Okay, so yeah, probably 60 feet planning along that.
Well, I don't think you're gonna put all.
No,
your benches
I'm
along
saying-
the Trail.
No, that's what I'm saying,
And you've
right?
got 3/4 of a mile of trail too.
Right.
Too.
Right.
I move
So-
we order 6 of these benches
and see how we like
in
them.
that color.
I got a motion
I'll second.
and I got a second. Roll call, please, Dave.
Roll call vote for approval of 6 benches, the style on the screen. Chairperson Gary Raw,
Yes.
John Carroll,
Here, or yeah,
Presenting.
Barbara Boswell Peterson,
Yes,
Tom Mears and Gabe.
President, yes.
Cool. Motion passed.
So we'll look at some other sites to see if we find something that is closer, maybe a little less expensive, but this is the style you'll be
That's the
going. If that's it, that's it.
it's a good, solid, durable,
It looks nice.
versatile design.
All right.
Good looking.
Mm-hmm.
Was that under new business?
Or other business. So
Is there any other business? Any other business?
You guys have any other business?
No more of the bricks. Sorry.
Did you guys have any other business? No. Okay. No.
Motion to adjourn?
We got a motion?
Second?
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.